I'm Clint, and we're going to talk about the one attribute that all high caliber artists share on this episode of Swatches. Across all genres and styles, there is one attribute that unites all high caliber artists, and it's not their education. It's not because they all went to art school or some fancy atelier, or even college. It's not because they lived on the same continent, or in the same century. It's not because they were of a certain gender, or used special brushes, or canvases, or pens, or paper. It's not because of any of those things. But if you want to be counted among this group, you will have to have this quality, and it is simple, and it is this: they didn't quit. It's not sophisticated or new. In fact, it's about as old-fashioned as it gets. You can't inherit it, you can't buy it, but you do have to earn it. You have to earn it every day by continuing to get up and continuing to draw. These artists have fought with art every day. And they fought, and they fought, and they fought, until art itself fell to its knees and said, "You win, you're the master." Archimedes said, "Give me a lever long enough and a fulcrum on which to place it, and I will move the world." You have a lever and you have a fulcrum. The lever is time and the fulcrum is your brush. And if you leverage enough time through your brush, you will succeed and you will be one of those high caliber artists. But it will be frustrating. And it will take a long time, and you will get tired and you will get discouraged. And about the fifth piece that you paint in a row, which you find to be total crap, and you want to bang your head against the wall because you can't figure out what the freaking's going on, and you can't find anybody to even give you a clue as to how to fix it, remember this. A little piece of advice that my dad gave me. He said, remember when you're going through a hard time, that somebody else is going through the same situation somewhere else at the same time, and that will be their breaking point. They will have survived to there, but that will be the straw that break their back, and whether they throw up their hands and say, "I can't do it," and they storm off, or whether they fizzle out over time, or whether they set it aside, making the excuse that they'll come back to it at some later time, the end is the same. They quit. But you won't. And that is how the best rises to the top, because the others will find their breaking points, but you won't because you don't have one. That is why the best are the best. They have fought and kept fighting. And that is what you have to do to succeed. But also remember that you will never finish. You will not finish art. No one has ever finished art, which is why you have to make it part of the journey. Your destination is the journey. You've got into the entire art thing and drawing and painting because you enjoyed creating. And if you ever lose that enjoyment, then you might as well give up, because the road is too long and too hard for you to attempt if you can't enjoy the time to get there. It's not about what art techniques or tricks you know. It's about simple perseverance. The right education or teacher can make your way a little faster, a little straighter. But all the best education in the world is not going to offset a lazy artist. It will never make him great. If you don't apply yourself, you will never get there, no matter how good your teacher is. And no matter how much natural talent you have, it's not going to overcome the man who cannot, will not quit. So remember that if you're drawing, even though you might be frustrated or tired or discouraged, you're outlasting the other ones. And you're doing exactly what you're supposed to do in order to get better. You don't usually see a change from day to day. but from year to year. And know that you're doing the right thing. And like I always say, until next time, keep drawing. I hope you found this video helpful, and if you did, give me a like, subscribe. I have some teaching material, of course. You can find a link below to where you can find those. But I wish you the best, and I'll see you in the next video.